KOAT Action 7 News.
And we continue to ask questions about why lapel video from an Albuquerque police officer involved in a deadly shooting does not exist.
Officer Jeremy Deere shot and killed Mary Hawks in late April. Reporter Megan Cruz sat down with one of the department's deputy chiefs to get answers. She joins us live with those new details.
Doug and Shelley, this is the report we broke down for viewers yesterday. In it, Taser says that after reviewing Deere's camera, it can't tell why it didn't record any video. It's either because Deere didn't turn off or did turn off the camera, or a cable disconnected. Well, today I found out a lot more about the camera Deere was wearing.
They are actually meant to break away. They're not meant to hold.
Deputy Chief William Roseman is talking about this cable. It's part of an officer's lapel camera, and it connects the camera to the battery. Roseman says the flimsy design is to protect officers.
The way that the company developed those cables is that if someone was to take it and wrap it around your neck, that the cable would actually break.
This is how a Taser camera is commonly worn. The battery is holstered onto an officer's belt. The cable is then snaked up and around to the camera that sits on an officer's shoulder. There's a lot of focus on this cable because Taser says it may be why Officer Deere didn't have video of when he shot Mary Hawks. Taser released a report comparing Deere's camera on the left with a brand new one on the right. It points out how a clip that held Deere's cable and battery together was missing. Taser can't say if the cable disconnected or if Deere turned off his camera. It did say that during Deere's encounter with Hawks, the camera switched on and off numerous times.
You have a monthly inspection that the sergeant performs on the officers, and he's looking to see if you have all your equipment and if everything's cared for.
Roseman says he can't say when Deere's camera was last inspected. APD also couldn't say how long Deere's had the camera or if he's ever needed it repaired. Action 7 News obtained Deere's personnel file. According to records, this isn't the first time Deere had no video of an incident. Deere has failed to produce video in 2 other cases. Is this a coincidence?
Right, and I can't get into that because we still have the ongoing investigation, so any of that stuff will be part of that investigation.
But according to APD current lapel camera policy,
it says you will record the incident in its entirety. And that's bottom line.
then why hasn't Jeremy Deere been punished already?
Because you got to understand these investigations take a while.
In the meantime, Deere has been reassigned to a desk job. That means he is not patrolling the streets. As for the department's lapel camera policy, police say they will change it with direction from the Department of Justice. Live in downtown Albuquerque, Megan Cruz, KOAT Action 7 News.
The department says it will continue to use Taser cameras. However, because of Officer Deere's investigation, it's asked the manufacturer for some changes, including how to differentiate when a camera is turned off by its user versus when a cable becomes disconnected.
Santa Fe
Department has fired a controversial cop. The department says Jeremy Deere lied and was not following the rules. News 13's Emily Younger just spoke with Deere's attorney. She is live outside his law firm in the Heights with more. Emily?
Dean, Deere's attorney says APD is using him as a scapegoat, and he's already appealed their decision to fire him.
And what the department has done today is made it clear to every officer out there that you will record all encounters all the time or you will be fired. And that is not good police policy.
APD says they ordered Deere to record every contact with a citizen starting in 2013 after several incidents in which he failed to do so. But Grover says Deere never got that order. Deere has been on desk duty since he shot and killed Mary Hawks back in April. He says he shot her because she pulled a gun on him. But Deere did not record the incident on his lapel camera. Chief Gordon Eden released a statement about the termination today, saying, quote, "I considered the seriousness of the acts and omissions aggravating circumstances in Officer Deere's disciplinary record." Deere's attorney says it was the technology that failed, not him.
But even if someone's under a strict order that you will use a camera all the time, you're going to have a margin of error where it's not going to happen. And what they've done now is said, no, this will happen or you will get fired.
Now, Grover says Deere has already appealed the decision, like I said earlier, and he also says Deere, who is a single father, will not get a severance package. Back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you. Deere is the 3rd officer that Chief Gordon Eden has fired since he started with the department earlier this year.